Do your customers pay you by check in your business? In this video, I'm going to show you a very easy to follow workflow that you can implement in your business using QuickBooks Online so that you don't have any trouble when it comes to categorizing your transactions. My name is Ryan Poblete. I'm a freelance bookkeeper. I've been a bookkeeper for 3 years, and I help business owners get their books in the clear. First things first, you have to understand that QuickBooks is only going to be able to match whatever information that you give it. So it's important to understand exactly how to use QuickBooks so that there's no matching errors when it comes to categorizing. Here's the workflow in a very quick overview. This is assuming that you've already created the invoice, that you already completed the work, and now you're just waiting for the customer to pay you. First thing that happens is the customer hands you a check. Next, you need to receive this check in QuickBooks. Next after that is you have to deposit this check in the bank. Fourth thing is you want to record this deposit in QuickBooks. And the last thing is you'll be able to match that transaction. Now I'm going to explain what this all means. The first thing you should do is download the QuickBooks app if you don't already have it, especially if you're always on the go. Step one, your customer just handed you the check for the completed work. So you want to be able to receive this payment in QuickBooks as soon as possible. If you have the app, look for the option Take Pay in your quick actions, then you can record your payment. On the online version, in order to record this payment, you want to go and hit this new, receive payment. You want to choose the customer, put the payment date. You want to say that it's a check here. For the reference number, put the check number. You want to deposit it to undeposited funds. Side note, undeposited funds is just a temporary account for whenever you're receiving payments before you actually go to the bank and deposit it. So that's a placeholder account. For the amount received, put how much the check, how much they gave you. Then you can select the invoice that you want to link this deposit to, or this received payment to, and then save and close. For this specific example, let's say you have another customer that you service today and you have to collect another check for $589. You would do this same process every single time that one of your customers gives you a check. So receive payment, we'll just call him customer 2, check, and then select the invoice, save and close. The next thing that you want to do is whether you make a mobile deposit or you actually go to the bank or the ATM to physically deposit the check, you want to record it in QuickBooks right after. So if you're using the app, look for the option bank deposit in your quick actions. And if you're using the online on the computer, hit this new button right here, bank deposit. Select the correct account. Then you can choose the checks that you're making a deposit, that you made the deposit. And then you can reference the number here to make sure you're getting the right checks. And then save and close. It's very important to note here that the amount that is being received in your bank account must match the bank deposit amount that you are creating in QuickBooks, or else there will be a discrepancy when matching this transaction. So for example, if you make 2 separate deposits for 2 different checks at the ATM, but in QuickBooks you record it as only one bank deposit, even though the amount getting deposited is the same, you won't be able to match it in QuickBooks because QuickBooks is expecting one deposit. This is the next step that I'm going to show you, matching the transaction. So you just want to find the deposit. After you deposit the check in the account, then you'll be able to match it to the deposit that you created in QuickBooks. And essentially with this step, what's happening is you save the checks whenever you receive the payment in the undeposited funds account, but when you created the actual deposit in QuickBooks, you're moving those funds to the actual bank account. So you're moving it out of the undeposited funds account. So then you can go ahead and match it here. And that pretty much sums it up. If you follow these steps, as soon as you receive a check, you should have no problems with your books. Hope this helps. Drop me a comment if you have any questions, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.